Except for a fourth quarter collapse at Baylor, the TCU Horned Frogs have beaten every opponent they have faced this season and are hoping to improve to 8-1 on Saturday when the Kansas State Wildcats come to town. The Horned Frogs just keep fighting and clawing their way to one of the most impressive seasons in the country, while Bill Snyder's Wildcats are having a very impressive season of their own, with a 6-point loss to Auburn as the only negative on the season. The TCU Horned Frogs opened this game as 5-point favorites, but the line has now moved to 6.5. Bill Snyder is doing an outstanding job yet again at Kansas State. The Wildcats are 7-1 and played right along with Auburn earlier this season, holding the dynamic Tigers offense to just 20 points. Jake Waters has done a great job of making plays and taking care of the football with an 11-3 touchdown-interception ratio and 7 more touchdowns in the running game. Charles Jones leads the Wildcats with 11 rushing touchdowns, even though his longest run of the season is just 18 yards. The Wildcats move down the field methodically with just 8.38 yards per pass attempt from Waters and 4.4 yards per carry in the running game. The TCU Horned Frogs are one of the most improved teams in the country, and a lot of credit goes to quarterback Trevin Boykin. Boykin started his TCU career as a quarterback that got reps at wide receiver. After a 7-7 touchdown interception ratio with a 59.7% completion percentage last season, Boykin has thrown 22 touchdowns against just 4 interceptions, putting together a spectacular season this year. The completion percentage has gone down, but the decision-making has gone up, and TCU is second in the country with 48 points scored per game and 6th in passing yards per game with 336. Bill Snyder is once again killing it against the spread. Snyder is 7-1 straight up and 6-2 against the number this season. Since returning to the sidelines in 2009, Snyder is 49-23 straight up and 45-27 against the spread. Over the last 3+ seasons, Snyder is 32-14 against the number. Gary Patterson has been at TCU since their 2003 bowl game. Overall, Patterson is 134 as the full-time head coach of the program and 68-60-4 against the number, thanks to this season's 7-1 against the spread mark. This seems like Bill Snyder's kind of football game. The Horned Frogs are coming off a very hard-fought win at West Virginia, and that game took a lot out of them. The Wildcats may not win this game, but Snyder teams are always extremely well prepared, and that's why he has been so good against the spread. This is one of the best coaching matchups of the weekend, which certainly adds to the intrigue. It's hard to bet against Bill Snyder in these big games, so get all the information you can handle from the Bang the Book Betting Center, including stats, trends, game picks, and more.